Land, Florida, waiting the 3-2 pitch, and she drives this one high and deep to right, and it is gone. So give her second home run of the year and give Upstate their first lead of the ball game. It comes with 2 outs here in the bottom half of the first inning on a 3-2 pitch that Shelly Robinson jumps all over and drives out of here to right center field. Will line this one towards second. It's going to go off the knee of the second baseman. They will send the runner from third. She will score. It is 2-0. Both runs in the ball game being scored by Shelly Robinson. This one batted in by Cheyenne Griffin. Really giving the Spartans a chance to turn this into a big inning. And here's a liner into left, going down to a knee to make the play. The left fielder, Koenig. Throw to the plate is not going to be in time, as tagging and coming home to score for Upstate is Milena Helms. 2 strikes as O'Leary delivers. This one is driven high and deep to left. Backing up on it and looking up is the left fielder, and this one's out of here. It is a solo shot to start off this 5th inning by Meredith Barnes, and she makes it a 4-0 Spartan advantage. She's been a little under the weather, so those particular players not available, but I tell you what, Shelly Robinson is, and she hits the gap all the way to the wall. That will most certainly score the pinch runner Reinfeld, and it is a 5-0 Upstate advantage. O'Leary has seen things go south in this inning, though. Kiefer drives this one into right. Looks like it'll be deep enough to score a run on the sacrifice fly, and it will. So credit Madison Kiefer with an RBI, and it is now a 6-0 Upstate Spartan lead with Dana Landers. Upstate Spartan center fielder who has been the MVP of this game on this day, and she continues to hit the ball well. Off the glove of the left fielder. It's going to end up driving in another Spartan run, and Robinson's digging for third, where she will slide in with a 3-bagger, giving Upstate a 7-1 advantage, and Shelly Robinson with 2 outs in the 6th inning. Grounded, fair ball off the bag and into left field. She will bring home her 4th run of the game and Upstate's 8th run of the game. Works from the circle knowing she's 1 out away and may have it right there. Right fielder Kelly moves in, makes the play, and the inning and the ball game are over. Upstate picks up a victory by a score of 8-1. She can change things with one swing of the bat. Cumbus delivers, and she does swing. Lifts it high and deep to left. Looking up the left fielder. It's a grand slam. The Spartans have taken a 4-0 lead on top of the Kentucky Wildcats off the bat of Jessica Uvari on cue. Driving it out of here to the left of the scoreboard at Surreal Stadium. And we have a game on our hands, folks. Uvari will plate Harris, Robinson, and Kiefer. Hoping to be driven around in the next few moments as Robinson awaits the 1-0 and lines this one into left. It's going to be over the head of Carroll. It will one-hop the fence. Scoring easily is Lohr, and the Spartans extend that lead to 5-3 with an RBI double. Simpsonville, as the first pitch is delivered by Nunley and skied high and deep into center field. Leaping and unable to make a play on it is the Kentucky center fielder, and this one is out of here before we can even set the table for the inning. Shelly Robinson continues to stay on fire, drives a solo shot out of here, and makes it a 1-run game at 7-6 Kentucky. And she tries to get the final 3 out. So this one's put a charge into center. It's out of here, and it's a home run, which gives the Spartans a 7-7 dead even tie with the Kentucky Wildcats. A home run for who else but Shelly Robinson once again in the bottom of the 7th inning. Just 1 out of any variety away from coming in with a chance to win it in the bottom of extras. Here is the 2-1 pitch. And Dill bunts this one right in front of the circle. The throw is in time over at first on a bang-bang play, and the inning is over. Out of the inning, and this will be the 100th pitch for Uvari. And it's a good one. Called strike 3. Uvari able to sit down. Reinfeld over at third. Here is Nunley's pitch. Grounded through and into right field, and Upstate has tied the game. It's a base hit for Erica Harris going the other way and giving the Spartans. So the Spartans go 2-1 on the Coke Zero Spartan Classic weekend. Coach, the rain played havoc with this thing and you have pushed back on your schedule, but your team played really well. You take Kentucky right to the brink after a win against Georgetown this morning. I know you're exhausted at this moment, but how does it feel to play as well as you played today?
It feels very good. You know, Hannah, which is our ace, she had type A flu, and she's been out a while, and we was kind of worried if she was even going to be able to pitch and all, and I really appreciate her coming in and giving her effort in that state. That was one big plus for us that you know, really kind of helped us out a lot. Our other pitchers did real well too. We hit the ball this weekend, and it didn't matter who was out there in that circle. We were hitting, and that's a good way to win games. And our defense is solid. It always will be. You know, we've never had the luxury of being able to 1 through 9 put the ball in play like we've been doing against all competition. So, you know, I'm thrilled that we come out there and took them to extra innings, and, you know, we had nothing to lose and everything to gain. And we're learning how to become a team right now, and that's awesome.
How important is it for your team that you did play with a team as nationally touted and as respected as the Kentucky Wildcats?
Well, the biggest thing is they wasn't scared. They wasn't nervous. They looked forward to the challenge. Most of the time, people tend to crumble by that kind of environment, and, man, they really rose up to it. I mean, you know, you saw as well as I did, and they wasn't a bit scared. They were going out in attack mode. We had a good dugout. It's good for us for ASUN play because it allows us, if we can play this competition and do okay, we're going to do all right in ASUN.
You talked about hitting the ball well. Nobody did that better than Shelly Robinson today. Talk about her Sunday. What a tremendous job at the plate.
Yeah, I mean, you know, she had struggled. We played 10 games. She was right around 300, and she's probably one of the better hitters we've ever had here. And I just knew she was going to break out, and it was awesome that she broke out this weekend. I don't even know if she ever got out this weekend, and it was phenomenal how she played the game at that level, that intensity level. And, you know, hats off to her because what she did last year is going to be very hard to duplicate, and for her really putting forth those efforts is awesome.
You have 2 big games coming up with Southern Conference foes later this week with Appalachian State and then Furman coming to town for a doubleheader. What do you say to your girls to get them ready for those 2 contests?
Nothing. We play our style. We don't care who's in the other dugout, whether it's Kentucky or Furman or Appalachian State. We do what we do. We don't adjust for anybody. We play the style we play, and that's what we bring to the table, and that's the important part. I really do not care who's on the other side of the field.
That's the approach for Coach Hawkins and this very talented Upstate Spartans softball team. They opened 10-0 before dropping a heartbreaker to Kentucky. It's going to be quite a season, and you can keep up with every bit of it right here on UpstateSpartans.com.